Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. SKYE Nicholson makes a successful first defence of her title. She defeats DYANA Vargas unanimously. In fact, it was a complete whitewash. And Vargas statistically had a good record, came in with 19 wins, 12 KOs, very high percentage for the female game. One defeat, which was an 8-round decision to an unbeaten girl last year, about a year ago, 30 months ago. And she didn't get a look in against SKYE. I mean, SKYE did what SKYE does, which is she just used her feet. She's got excellent footwork, great balance, southpaw, popped the jab, 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 jab. Did let the backhand go a bit more than usual, and especially towards the end of the fight, the 9th and 10th round. But look, here's the thing, right? SKYE Nicholson, if you see her interviews, she's very personable, got that girl next door thing going on, very pretty girl, very photogenic, undefeated, based in Britain, so she's got a UK following as well as a Aussie following, fought in the United States a couple of times. She should be a female superstar, transcending the sport. Why isn't she? Well, to put it bluntly, it's because she's boring to watch for the most part. For the most part, she's clinical, she's precise, she does what she does beautifully. And there's no excitement there, unless you're a connoisseur who likes, lots of movement and lots of jabbing. And I mean, I regard myself as, well, I mean, I am a hardcore boxing fan. I followed the sport for however many years, 45 years, whatever it is, probably more. But look, there's no excitement there. And it's a real shame, because on the occasions against Vargas, when she was letting that backhand go, there was a hint of some excitement going on. You thought if she did this more often, if she showed a bit more venom, a bit more spite, a bit more nastiness, she could stop these girls, and she could really elevate herself to not just to the top of the women's game, but to the point where she is transcending the sport into, really becoming an elite female fighter, someone who is going to go down in history as, a very popular, pretty much a groundbreaking fighter. I'm not suggesting that she ignores what she's good at. I'm suggesting that she adds to it, because there's no doubt that what she does, again, brilliantly. But you need more strings to your bow. And this is the entertainment business. This is bums on seats time. Look, how do you beat SKYE Nicholson? Well, DYANA Vargas had no idea. What she was trying to do was put controlled effort onto SKYE, and I don't think you can do that. It just becomes yet another SKYE Nicholson fight, which is bull versus matador. What you've got to do, if you don't have, extremely fast hands and extremely quick feet and a lot of power, is you've got to do what the Spaniard, Tanya, what was her name? I can't remember her name, Martinez? There was a Spanish girl that SKYE fought about 5 fights ago, maybe. What was her name? Tanya something. But anyway, this girl couldn't box a lick. She couldn't box a bloody lick. Tanya Alvarez, that was her name. And she came in undefeated against SKYE. And do you know what she did? She just walked straight at her, constantly walked at her. It was like, the mummy in those old horror films from the 50s and 60s, constantly going after. And SKYE was bang, bang, bang with the jab, but was fighting at a pace she didn't like at all. And Alvarez was soaking up punishment. I mean, remarkable chin on this Spanish kid. She just didn't give a damn. She was like walking forward straight, whichever way SKYE was moving, she was just moving towards her. It was constant forward movement, bang, bang, bang on the jaw and on the head and in the body, and it wasn't making a blind bit of difference. And in fact, she was wearing SKYE down. And you look at that fight, you look at the end of the last round, which was the 10th round, okay? I mean, I thought Alvarez maybe won 3 rounds. But at the end of that 10th round, SKYE Nicholson was absolutely knackered. She was exhausted, all right, because she had been made to fight at a pace which was alien to her. And that's what you've got to do. I mean, I'm not saying you have to be as crude as Tanya Alvarez, who didn't look like she could box at all. But her attitude was, I'm coming for you, and I'm going to put all sorts of heat on you, and I don't care. You can knock me out, but I'm coming straight at you, and you're not going to have a split second to rest. You know? Now, if ever there was a fighter who 10-2s are built for, it's SKYE Nicholson, because over 12 threes, you put someone in there with a bit of technique and who can counter the speed with timing and put constant pressure on. Like I say, you can wear her down. Over 10-2s, SKYE's probably going to win all day long. Even against Serrano. I mean, Serrano says she doesn't want the fight. She wants it at 12 threes and so on and so forth. SKYE would never go for 12 threes against Serrano. But then you can think, well, maybe Serrano wouldn't fancy 10-2s against SKYE, because she does what she does very, very well. And that 10-2s, which is only 20 minutes of boxing, I say only because that's only 2 minutes more than a men's 6-rounder, she could outpoint Serrano, make no mistake about it, But the impression is, and I'm not saying this is literally the case, but the impression is that SKYE kind of pinches fights because of this safety-first style, and she's got to be more entertaining if she wants to transcend the sport. Otherwise, she'll make a lot of money. I mean, she seems like a great girl and a really nice girl, and I wish her nothing but the very best. But she'll defend her title, pick up a few titles, maybe move up in weight eventually. And I've got nothing against this girl at all. I just find her frustrating to watch because I think she could do more. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let me know what you think of her. I mean, she completely outclassed Vargas in this fight. Vargas was whitewashed, didn't win a round on any card. Let me know what you think of SKYE. Am I being too harsh on her? Would you like to see more of her? I mean, some people say women's boxing is boring. No, it's not. People who say that aren't watching women's boxing. There's plenty of really entertaining female bouts. All right, then it's normally said by people who just don't like the idea of women boxing. So they've got to pull some dumb excuse out of their ass to try and justify their stupid opinion. And so that's it. It's boring. No, it isn't boring. Watch women's boxing. Do you think Michaela Mayer versus Maeva Hamadouche was boring? Do you think Katie Taylor against Serrano was boring? You're not paying attention. I could go on to other fights, but you're not paying attention. Let me know though about SKYE Nicholson. Do you think she's dull? Do you think for the most part, I think she's boring to watch. Clever, technically brilliant, but boring. Let me know your opinion. Let me know your opinion about SKYE. Who do you think she should fight next? What about the 12 threes? What about maybe you prefer the 10-2s? Give me your opinions. Give me your opinions below. And please subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you could do that, that'd be a big help. And like the video if you like the video. And in fact, if you didn't like the video, hit the like button anyway, because they count them apparently. It's all down to, what was the word? It's down to, not analytics. What's the fucking word I'm looking for? I can't remember it. No, I can't remember. It's gone. Someone told me that this special word, which, fuck it is. Look, I just make the videos. I don't count the likes, but like it anyway. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot. I'll get you later. Bye for now.